Welcome to Atlantic Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Virgo for the month of June, including late May 2026. So Virgo, you are in your 10th house. We are in the zodiac sign of Gemini, so there will be a lot of mental energy swirling around, lots of communication. Can be a bit of a troublesome time because expect the unexpected comes in, so you've got to sort of factor in everything, which I'm sure Virgo you will do because you're very sort of earthed types. So the 10th house is which you're in, and funnily enough your energy is Capricorn, which belongs to the 10th house, sorry. So this is all about social status. It's about how you are seen. It's about your work. It's about just a show, really, a big show. But it also brings up the energy of things sort of being, you're sort of overdoing something in one way that makes you feel a little bit unbalanced. And hence he comes in to say, well, you're doing really well materialistically, but what about the rest of it? We need to sort of even things out a bit more in terms of not focusing all your energies on one thing. So there may be a good reason for this, obviously, for most of you. It's a big time. Capricorn is very much hardworking, workaholic type of energy. Anyway, let's see where you are right now. Six of Wands, beautiful card. Ongoing success for you, things going really well. Just, having put a lot of energy in, you're sort of reaping the rewards right now for yourself, which is really amazing, but really well earned, Virgo, which is no surprise really. Very nice card, so just keep on keeping on. Let's see how this came to be here. So the challenges and the influences. Yeah, you have had a lot on your plate, a lot. So energy may be a bit of a low ebb at the moment, but that's all right. There's a lot going on. There has been a lot going on. However, as this crosses the Six of Wands, which is the ongoing success, it's a great card to have. It's sort of saying, yeah, well, if you do feel a bit exhausted, that's, why. Things have been like frenetic, actually, all for a certain event or something like this, where you've really been working hard to achieve it, and it's looking good, but you may be feeling a bit low on energy, but however, that can easily come up. Let's see the rest of the reading. Let's see what's going on in the background. So what's the background of this card that still holds weight today? Beautiful. Sharing and caring. Yeah, just sort of balancing everything out financially, relationship-wise, giving and taking an equal level, so getting everything sort of, so it's a group, it's a joint effort between two people in a relationship, particularly. Things looking really good there. Another six, which is harmonious, as well as the Six of Wands. So you've got a nice stability coming in here financially, and sort of for your own forward moving energy, or just for your achievements and going places. Recent influences. And then the Scorpio comes in, the Death card. So you're moving from one season to another. You're really transforming, and this is the card of transformation. So it's like it's been a big push to get where you are right now, but now you can really start to see the results of this transformation that you've been undergoing. Now it's a big card, so it's big energy. So this 10 of Wands makes sense because that's the a lot on your plate card, as well as this Devil card, or the Capricorn card, which literally says there's been a lot going on. you know, and you've been focusing on one thing, but, you know, because it's important to you. You know what I mean? And that's Capricorn. It's the status, it's the materialism of sometimes we just need to do that, but then we need to even it out. But you even things out here. You're transforming here. And you're almost there, so it looks pretty amazing. Okay, just remembering transformation can be equated to moving from winter to spring. So the hard work has been done and now you can enjoy the fruits of your labour, the lesson. And then we have the promise of the Page of Pentacles. This can be a child as well that may be coming in later. But it's also, you know, a beautiful card. The pages are messengers, so he's bringing you this message, this pentacle, this big bit of gold that sort of says, this is what you're starting with. Now this can be converted into something of real value later on. So you're going in the right direction here. And if it's a child that will come, or that has arrived, this child is very much hard-working, very much like the Virgo itself. It's the child of a Virgo, if you like. Really nice card too. But things look very promising here with the Page of Pentacles as your lesson. Near future. And then we have back to the balancing act, back to the decisions to be made, what's going to come next. You sort of doing well with your career, your jobs, your life in general is sort of going along quite swimmingly. But there's decisions to be made. Okay, what's the next thing on the list, literally? What's the next achievement ready? Because with the Capricorn card here, we do have that propensity to keep moving, always keep moving on with the next thing on the list. Typical Virgo, but that's how you roll. Lovely card. Just keep doing what you're doing. Things are going to go really well for you because of your efforts. What's happening that you're not realising? Fear for fear's sake, Virgo. There's nothing to be fearful of. Even if you cast your mind around, and we are in Gemini, so it's very much an air sign, so there may be fear just sitting there that you don't want to acknowledge. But it's nothing to be worried about. Everything's going to go along really well for you. So even if it sort of creeps in, especially at night, you know, when we're supposed to be resting, and it keeps you awake thinking, oh, you know, have I done everything? Have I thought of everything? What if this happens? What if that happens? It's really a waste of energy to go there. So if you're not sleeping, get up and do something that will tire you out and make you go back to sleep, and tell yourself there's nothing to worry about. It's just your mind in the Gemini sort of orbit going, you know, 1,000,000 miles an hour, thinking of all the things that could go wrong that probably won't. Because knowing Virgo, everything's under control. Okay, how others see you. 3 of Cups. This is funny. Marriage, weddings, pregnancies, celebrations coming in. So this makes a lot of sense. Actually, this is how people are seeing you. And in your typical Virgo way, going along this little path that we're creating, it makes a lot of sense that all this hard work is going well for you. There's nothing to worry about. You've transformed very well. You've got everything done. And now you can celebrate. Love it. Okay. Positive feelings. And 7 of Pentacles comes in positively. Look how far you've come. Don't forget to pause and turn behind and see how far you've come. Everything is going really well and to plan as usual, Virgo. So you're not quite there yet, but you're really well on the way. You've just got to get to the 10, and you will get to the 10. But it's about acknowledging how far you've come. And that has to be done, because otherwise, we just lose hope and go, why am I doing this? Well, you know why you're doing it. Just do it. But don't forget to turn around and look at all that you've created. Especially we're halfway through the year now. It's a good time to go, okay, what have I actually achieved? Quite a lot by what we've got here. Okay, Virgo, wow. The outcome. 9 of Wands, you're almost there. You nearly run the marathon. You're 41 Ks in, 1K left. So that, you're just like, will we do it? Will we do it? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. You'll get over the line. The adrenaline will kick in, and then you'll just have a really good time. And it's a beautiful card for achievement and just for sheer energy being put into things and care and moving forward. Everything is absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to put a clarifier on this 9 of Swords, because even though you're not realising this fear for fear's sake, you just need a bit of a clarifier, I think. The Hawk. Omen and messages. This is a good one. It's number 11, which is always an auspicious number. When the hawk appears, expect a message to be delivered to you to aid you in your quest. Perhaps a telephone call from a friend will help you solve a mystery. A chance meeting with someone may solve a riddle. You may literally see writing on the wall or overhear a conversation between strangers that reveals your own answer unexpectedly. The world is constantly attempting to communicate with us, but we human beings have often forgotten how to listen. So remember who you are, an intrinsic part of the great mystery of life. Listen and learn. This is the gift of the hawk as he soars into your life from Avalon skies. Beautiful card. Messages. Thanks so much for listening, Virgo. Have a great 4 weeks.